So I was in Dollar General and I see this lady and her little daughter. And all of a sudden she begins to curse the little girl out. I'm talking about saying words that you would not even think an adult would say to a child. And it was so bad that it caused me to become angry. And I wanted to say something to her, but I didn't say anything because I think I was in a rush. I just didn't want to go back and forth with her. And so this is the testimony or the experience of a lot of children. They grow up in this type of environment where they're cussed out by their mother and by their father. They see their mother and their fathers doing drugs, alcohol, fighting. Just they grow up in all types of situations like that. But what I love about you is you've never had to experience that. You've never heard your parents cursing. You've never heard and seen them fighting. You've never seen them doing drugs and alcohol and those type of things. And so that's a testimony of how God has favored you and how blessed you are, that he would allow you to be the daughter of a man that only has lived holy, and only you've experienced him live holy and preach the gospel. And that is, now, you know that before I got saved and began to follow God, that I was in the streets, that I'm in the prison and jail and was on drugs and all of that stuff. You know about that. But from your experience, you have not experienced any of those things. I even remember when I would be in my office when you was real little, you would come in there and ask, Dad, can I come in and pray with you? Or can I come in and worship with you? And I'd be in there in prayer and worship, and you would be laying out on the floor, sometimes even to the point of just going to sleep in there while I'm in that space. And so those moments right there, you're going to remember forever. Whenever you begin to go through life situations and life challenges and your trials and tribulations, because they're going to come. You're going to go through things in life. They're going to come. And so whenever you begin to go through those things, you're going to remember my dad used to go in his office and close the door and turn his worship music on and just cry out to God. You're going to remember those things, and they're going to come back to you in that moment. And so never determine how blessed you are by how many toys you have or how many dolls you have or the material things that you have, clothing. That doesn't determine if you're blessed. You're blessed because God chose to bring you into a family where your dad has only lived holy. That's the only thing you've experienced with your dad. You can say, I've never heard my dad raise his voice at me. He's never cursed at me. That shows that you're blessed right there. But that isn't the testimony of many kids out here. So many kids, they grow up in situations where they're getting cursed out and everything else. But yeah, you should always be grateful to God because he blessed you.